Chapter 8, Syntax, Part 4, Phrase Structure Rules. Different linguists highlight and consider important, vastly different elements of syntax and argue constantly about which elements should or should not be present in a grammar of a given language. For some, syntax is almighty, and they spend their time on describing the structures as they understand them, with the meaning component secondary if considered at all. For others, the meaning component cannot be left out of structural considerations. We can see then that just about everything in syntax is debated and argued about, and controversy is the order of the day. There are almost as many approaches to syntax as there are syntacticians. The biggest debate is between those who continue to use generative grammar as a foundation and those who believe that generative grammar itself is flawed. For the rest of this chapter, we will avoid the controversies and focus on some basic features of the original analytic approach to generative grammar. Symbols used in syntactic description. You've already seen a number of the symbols, but let's approach them here more systematically. The first is the arrow. It means consists of and is used like this: NP, arrow, article, noun. This formula is a shorthand way of saying a noun phrase consists of an article and a noun. Parentheses around an element mean that whatever is inside is to be considered optional. For example, NP, arrow, art, parentheses, adjective, parentheses, noun. This is a shorthand way of saying that a noun phrase consists of an article, an optional adjective, and a noun. Braces, sometimes called curly brackets, around a group of items means that only one of the items inside is to be chosen. So, for example, we have three ways of creating noun phrases: noun phrase, arrow, art, optional adjective, noun, NP, arrow, pronoun, NP, arrow, proper noun. Or we could say NP, arrow, curly brackets, and then have all three of those elements listed. Here is a list of symbols and abbreviations commonly used in syntactic descriptions. S is for sentence, PN is for proper noun, art for article, NP for noun phrase, N for noun, V for verb, ADV for adverb, VP for verb phrase, pro for pronoun, ADJ for adjective, PREP for preposition, PP for prepositional phrase. An asterisk indicates an ungrammatical sequence. The arrow means consists of. The parentheses, an optional constituent. Curly brackets, one and only one of these constituents must be selected. Labeled tree diagrams. In the grammar chapter, we looked at analytic methods that focused on the linear sequence of constituents, even though it did attempt to show the hierarchical nature of language. To bring out this hierarchical nature even more clearly, labeled tree diagrams are used in modern syntax. Take the noun phrase, the monkey. The tree diagram is noun phrase, which splits into article and noun, article with a line going to the, noun with a line going to monkey. These diagrams explicitly show the different levels of the hierarchy, as well as how those levels interact with each other. They can reveal both the deep and surface structures. The deep structure is everything but the words of the sentence at the bottom of the phrase. The surface structure is the words of the sentence. If we look at the sentence, the monkey ate a banana, we start with S on top. The next line, NP and VP, as S consists of NP and VP. The NP consists of article and noun, so NP breaks into art and N. The VP can consist of V and NP, so it breaks there. NP, of course, art and noun. And then the last level, art is the, N is monkey, V is ate, art is a, N is banana. Phrase structure rules. We can view these tree diagrams as either static or dynamic. Static would mean that we understand the diagram to be a representation of the sentence at the bottom of the diagram and nothing else, so that for every single sentence in English we could draw a tree diagram. Dynamic would mean that we understand the diagram to be representing a way of generating not only that one sentence, but a large number of sentences with similar structures. For example, let's revisit the sentence, "The monkey ate a banana." S consists of NP and VP. The first NP consists of article and noun, the monkey. The VP consists of V and NP. The V is ate. NP consists of article and noun, art a, noun banana. We could replace each word at the bottom of the diagram with another word from the same grammatical category. We could replace the with a, monkey with tiger, ate with prowled, a with the, and banana with forest, giving us the sentence, "A tiger prowled the forest." Viewing tree diagrams as dynamic has the advantage of being able to generate a large number of sentences with very few rules, with a finite number of rules. These rules are called phrase structure rules, or PS rules, and they present the information present in the diagram in a different format. The PS rule S, arrow, NP, VP will result in the tree diagram S at the top, lines from S to NP and VP with NP and VP below it. NP, arrow, art, noun gives us NP with lines going down to art and N. VP, arrow, V, NP gives us VP breaks into V and NP. NP breaks into art and noun. The PS rule PP, arrow, prep, NP gives us PP at the top, which breaks into prep and NP. The NP then breaks into art and noun. Lexical rules. In addition to PS rules, we also have lexical rules, which indicate which words can be used for a given constituent. So an example of a lexical rule is N, arrow, curly brackets, boy, girl, dog, cat, mouse, cheese. This rule says that noun can be rewritten as boy, girl, dog, cat, mouse, or cheese. We can write a set of very simple and, of course, incomplete PS rules that we can use to generate a large number of English sentences. See page 112 in the text. The PS and lexical rules on page 112 will generate sentences 1 through 6 at the bottom of the page, but they will not generate sentences 7 through 12. Clearly, sentences 7 through 12 are ungrammatical by any standard of English, but because these PS rules are so limited, some sentences that we would normally consider grammatical would be considered ungrammatical. In a more thoroughly developed system of PS rules and lexical rules, we would not have this problem. On page 114 in our text, you will see the 6 grammatical sentences from page 112 fully diagrammed. Thanks for listening. Bye.